Hi everyone, I hope you all had a happy new year. This video will be a plan with me in my hobonichi weeks planner for the month of January 2025. The hobonichi weeks is a Japanese planner, so it starts in December. I did already move into it in December since I like to give myself time to settle into my planner, but some people choose to just start it in January. The pens I am using in this planner are the Pilot Vanishing Point fountain pens. They are both filled with platinum carbon black ink. The black is an extra fine nib, while the blue one is a fine nib. If you've watched my most recent video, which is a flip through and review of my 2024 hobonichi weeks, you already know that this was not my best year in this planner, as I was just not really consistent using it throughout the year. And I also didn't really use the monthly pages when in comparison to my 2023 hobonichi weeks. However, I am planning to try to use them differently in 2024, but with some changes. Instead of adding all my day-specific or timed events in the monthly view, like I do in the weekly view, I am only adding specific events I would like to search for after the month has passed. Since I tend to only reference my weekly pages for day-specific or timed events, adding the information to my monthly pages is pointless. However, if I need to know when a dentist appointment occurred, it's a lot easier to find it in the monthly layout. And for December, I only marked 2 events down with an icon sticker to help signify what the event is. Similar to how I set up the monthly layouts at the start of 2024, I am adding a list in the space around the monthly calendar to add my top 3 monthly goals for January, the main books I want to read this month, as well as the YouTube videos and Instagram reels I would like to post this month. I really like adding these monthly lists to this view as it gives me a reason to flip to these pages, but it also allows me to easily see what I am working towards for the entire month. On the thin sidebar on the left-hand side of the layout, I am adding the top 4 habits I plan to track for the entire year. These are hitting 10K steps a day and a morning walk, as well as updating my hobonichi weeks and Google Calendar for the day. One thing I'm going to start doing is creating a monthly vision board. While I do have a yearly vision board set up in the back of my planner before the note pages, I would really like to have something to help me focus on what I should be accomplishing each month. The way I am securing it to the actual pages is with a mini paper clip. And since I'm not planning to use the actual monthly calendar, I do not care if it covers certain boxes. Next, I'm using 2 Peanut Planner Co. inserts. This blank monthly calendar is used for social media planning if I need it. For example, if I wanted to space out my post, or if I knew maybe I wouldn't be able to post because I had a trip or a busy week with schoolwork, I could use this little calendar to help plan it all out. The other Peanut Planner Co. insert is a monthly habit tracker. I didn't really fill the one I had set up for December, but I do have some routine related goals for the month of January, so I wanted to set one up for this month. In 2024, I had originally planned for all of my academic tasks and notes for my master's degree to be kept in a separate planner, but I realized I did it all in my hobonichi weeks, which is my main planner. So here I am using a Midori sticky note to write down some upcoming assignments for my classes. The little glasses icon is the digital I printed from Megan Rhiannon. Now to break in the weekly pages. This is where most of my planning actually occurs. While I like to think about the month as a whole, the weekly layout is where I actually assign certain tasks to certain days and figure out the order tasks need to happen in. I did already add a faint pencil line on the left-hand side of the page to divide it in two. The left-hand side is where I write day-specific events, which get marked with a circle icon, and then the right-hand side is where I note down any day-specific tasks. Any task that will span more than one day or can occur on any day in the week will get added to the inbox on the right-hand page under the habit tracker. I like to wait to set up the habit trackers until I am in the current week, as I tend to use these as a reminder for whatever I need to accomplish that current week. I am only breaking in the weekly pages and not setting it all up completely, as I like to give myself some flexibility to change plans. Unless I've already committed to doing something a certain day, I wait until the week of to actually add it directly to my weekly layout. This helps me not to have so many crossed out tasks and events due to rescheduling. In the back of the Hobonichi Weeks planner, there are some gridded note pages. For each month, I am setting up a dashboard which will have my top 3 goals of the month and any tasks I need to complete in the month. The rest of the space can be used for whatever else I need a list for. In 2023 and 2024 in my Hobonichi Weeks planner, I wasn't really successful with actually coming back to this section to update them and fill them out, but I'm hoping to actually use these more this year to help me achieve my goals and work on my productivity. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.